Lots of people come into the Poconos for different reasons, some for vacation and some for investment, and each of those has their advantages. How you doing? This is Mike Evans from the Choice Realty Group at Keller Williams, and to discuss some of those advantages is Nick Christy from CMG Home Loans. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning. How are you, Mike?
Fantastic. So we kind of set it up like people are purchasing houses in the Poconos. It's a very popular place for people to go from New York and Philadelphia and Harrisburg, North Jersey. They all love to come here on vacation. But a lot of them are also looking to make an investment in the area here for that same reason. So is it obviously different for different people? But let's go over the differences between buying a second home and
Yep.
maybe buying an investment property.
We're doing a lot of these now, and we the most important thing for me to do when I get on a phone call with a buyer is to determine if it's a better second home or a better investment property purchase. And the two main questions are going to be, first of all, we have to make sure it's actually going to be a second home, which means that you plan to spend at least 15 days annually there yourself. And really, that's it. As long as you're going to use it for vacation purposes, you can call it a second home. The next thing is we need to make sure that you can qualify for that home while you keep your other mortgage or your rent. And if you can't, then an investment property comes into play. So those would be the two big things. And the benefit, let's talk about the benefit of doing it as a second home. It's a lower down payment, 10% down, and the interest rates are better. Now, they're not as good as primary residence interest rates anymore. They used to be 2 years ago. But because so many people are buying second homes and then Airbnb-ing them, the rates have gone up. But they're better rates than straight up investment properties. But you have to be able to qualify for it without using any rental income from it. That's the big difference. So when you're doing it, if you can qualify for it as a second home, even though you plan to use it as a vacation as well, we do have the backup as an investment property. And then that's when we can utilize some rental income that you would get from buying the property to offset this new mortgage you're taking on. And really, those are the key differences of buying it one versus the other.
So are the police coming by and checking to see if you're there 2 weeks out of the year?
I don't think so. Never come stop by my door, so I have no clue.
All right. So second house, 10%, investment property, minimum of 20%, right?
Minimum of 15. No one ever
Okay.
does it, but it's
Okay.
that's the
So
guideline.
that's good to know. Can you have a third house?
Yes. The other thing is you can have, well, you can only have 10 conventional loans, right? Finance, but you can have multiple second homes. So you buy one in Lehigh Valley because your family's from there. You buy one in South Carolina because you like to vacation there. As long as your second homes are 100 miles away from each other and 100 miles away from your primary residence, you're good to go.
Nice. So
And you can qualify for them.
10-second homes.
10-second homes, no primary.
That's outstanding. That's outstanding. They just travel all over the place. So good distinctions there, Nick. I appreciate your time again today, and
Absolutely.
have a great week. We'll talk again.
Thank you. See ya.